Hey, what's up, guys? How we doing? So, gotten a lot of questions lately about blocking for catchers, balls in the dirt. So today we're going to look at Yadier Molina, one of the best defensive catchers in the league. Watch him do a little bit of blocking, and then we're going to talk a little bit about it. So let's play the video first. All right, so that was a commercial I saw on TV. But even though it's a commercial, I bet you Molina could probably do that blindfolded. So let's go over a couple things when it comes to blocking. First thing, real quick, let's just talk about stances. So every catcher is going to have two stances: primary stance, secondary stance. Primary stance, we're going to be in it with no one on base, less than two strikes. Secondary stance is what we're going to block out of. So secondary stance is used when there's runners on base or there's two strikes and we need to be able to block a ball in the dirt. Just a couple of things to keep in mind when you're in your secondary stance. You want to be athletic. You got to be able to block the ball, and you got to be able to throw out runners attempting to steal. So we got to be in a good athletic position that we can move from. We'll want our feet a little bit wider apart than we would in our primary stance. We're going to have our butt a little bit higher in the air, so we're not going to be as low. We want to be a little bit higher. Let's just get out of our stance a little better. Let's just move and block balls a little bit better. You can have your feet slightly staggered, and typically in a primary stance, you'll see the same thing. Feet are usually a little bit staggered. Let you receive the ball a little bit better. Your throwing hand. I get this question a lot from players about their throwing hand and where they should put it. So you can put your throwing hand. What you'll see most players do is they'll put it behind their mitt, or they're going to put it down by their side, but they're going to put their thumb inside their fist so that they don't get a ball off the thumb and break their thumb. So they protect their thumb. They put their thumb in their fist, and they put their hand down by their side. You're going to see, this is taking a little bit of a risk. You can get a ball off the hand, but you'll see most catchers in the big leagues are going to put it either behind their glove, or down by their side, because they want to have it a little bit closer for that transfer and also to be able to block the ball if they need to do that. And then the last thing is just to make sure that you position yourself in your secondary stance at the right depth so that you can see the runner at first base. Don't put yourself in a spot where you're not able to see him. You want to be able to make sure that you see everything he does, every time he gets a secondary lead, every time he if he might break to the bag. You want to be able to see it so you don't have to depend on people telling your runner, but you're actually able to see what he's doing. So those are the big things when it comes to stances. Now, let's talk about the actual mechanics of blocking. Let me see if I can go through here real quick, find a good, no, not that one. Let's use this one right here. Okay, so let's watch Molina when he gets down and actually gets down to block the ball. So first thing, when we start to drop down, we're going to drop to our knees. The first thing you want to think about is that we're going to use our chest to block the ball. We're not going to try to catch the ball. That's something you see a lot of young kids do. They want to try to catch the ball instead of getting down and letting the ball bounce and hit them in the chest, and the ball will bounce a few feet in front of you. Get up, you pick up the ball. Don't try to catch it when it's in the dirt and you can block it. Block it with your chest. That's the first thing. Also, you want to anticipate the ball being in the dirt. Especially if you have a pitcher, let's say you call an off-speed pitch and you've got a guy with a curveball that a really sharp breaking curveball. You want to anticipate. It's really hard to block a ball in the dirt if you're not anticipating it. So you always want to be anticipating ball in the dirt, especially on off-speed pitches. Get ready to get down, block the ball. So again, we want to be in a balanced position when we're down to block the ball. We're going to have our chest slightly forward. You're going to see right here when Molina blocks the ball, he's going to have his chest slightly forward and his shoulders are rounded a little bit. And this helps when the ball hits you. You're going to direct the ball right back to the plate. You're going to keep the ball in front of you so it doesn't hit you and bounce off to a side. You want to square the ball up, slightly forward lean, shoulders rounded, square to the ball, hit you in the chest, it's going to bounce right down in front of you. That's really big. The glove has got to get down on the ground. So you've got to protect your 5-hole with your glove. Your bare hand is going to be behind the glove, so you're protecting your bare hand. Your glove is going to be covering between your legs. Again, don't try to catch the ball. Put the glove between your legs, cover up the 5-hole, use your chest to block the ball. Your feet are going to be slightly out, gives you a good base. It's going to make you big. Your chin, again, watch Molina's chin. His chin is down, so his chin is tucked down slightly, but your eyes are not looking straight down. You've got to watch the ball bounce out in front of you. Your eyes should be up watching the ball. Take it off the chest, okay? Your arms. So when you get down, you put your glove between your legs. Your elbows are going to be tucked to your sides, okay? See how he does that? His arms are not straight and stiff. His arms are somewhat bent and they're slightly relaxed. You don't want to be too tense. You want to be soft so that when the ball hits you, it comes off of you soft. If you're very tense, the ball has a tendency to ricochet off you a little bit harder. So you want to soften the ball when you're blocking it, okay? So put your elbows to your side, your arms are slightly bent, and you're trying to make yourself as big as you possibly can make yourself, okay? Those are the main things you want to think about when blocking the ball. Now, on a ball to the side. When you're blocking a ball to either side, what you need to do is you're going to drive off of that leg and you're going to try to get around the ball so that you can block the ball back to the plate. We always want to try to block the ball back to the plate. So we got to angle ourselves, get around the ball, angle your body so you can block the ball back towards home plate. So you can square up on the ball. That's the biggest thing. Other than that, all your blocking principles are basically going to be the same. You'll see once the ball hits him right here, he's almost in the same exact position as he was on a ball straight at him. The only difference is he's working to get around the ball, driving off the leg, pushing off, getting around it, angling it. So boom, ball hits. You can see how the ball bounces right back to the plate and it stays in front of you. So those are the big things when it comes to blocking balls at the plate. Couple other things to keep in mind. When you're blocking, it's a really good habit to get into blocking every ball, even if there's nobody on base, even if there's not 2 strikes. It's always good to get into that habit. It gives you some work on blocking it, but also it looks good, especially if coaches are around watching you, maybe college coaches coming to scout you, or maybe a pro scout's there. They're going to really like the fact that you're getting after it. You're creating good habits by blocking every single ball that's thrown to you. And the umpire will like it too because he won't take as many balls to his shins or chest. So maybe you'll get a few calls for your pitcher that way too. So those are the main things when it comes to blocking. Hopefully it helps you out a little bit. Let me know if you have any questions. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment in the section below. Send this video to all your friends, all that good stuff. And we will talk to you later.